Time now to go inside the Roadshow inbox, where you, the viewer, can submit a question or photos to the Roadshow. A viewer had suggested through email that we showcase some of your garden photos, so we have a couple of pics to share today, plus more of what you're up to this summer. It's not often that you see a giant pumpkin in front of a women's prison, but that's what you'll find while driving by the old Gloria McDonald's women's facility in Cranston. The pumpkin, named Misdemeanor by inmates and staff who have tended to her since the pumpkin seeds were planted back in May, has brought a sense of purpose and calm to the inmates and staff in the facility. The pumpkin currently stands at 176 pounds. Impressive. Michaela Johnson has been tending to a garden too. She emailed in some pics from her backyard, and by the looks of the zucchini and squash you see here, you have quite the green thumb, Michaela. And some of our littlest viewers are getting in on the Roadshow love. Cammie Coburn is rocking one of our latest products, and that's found in a Roadshow swag bag. Don't worry, that is a fake tattoo on her arm. Looks good though, way to represent the show. And check out these photos. Roadshow editor Nick Dosher just spent some time in Maine and left his Roadshow trademark in the sand. He said, "We built a sand pyramid so that when the tide came in, we could be standing on the sand and above the water, so we'd be on our own man-made island as the water surrounded us." He said it took them and his nieces all day, but was totally worth it in the end. Looks like you had a blast. This photo is one of my favorites. Look at how this bulldog is keeping cool during all this hot weather. Somehow he managed to find a blanket of ice that stayed frozen long enough to get some much needed rest. Talk about the dog days of summer. If you remember, we had some thunderstorms last week, and a lot of you grabbed the camera once the weather calmed down. Marilyn Andrews took this photo of a rainbow in Tiverton after last Tuesday's storm. You can really see every color in that rainbow. That's so cool. Over in Coventry, William snapped this shot after the same storm. He was able to catch the sun as it was setting. And by the looks of all of these photos, some of you are up to some great things this summer and having quite the time. You can email us anytime with your questions, photos, or ideas if you have some at theroadshow@foxprovidence.com.